Well, good evening, everyone. Hope your week's off to a great start. We got some early week storms on the way, potentially, as we head into late tonight and Tuesday morning, developing back to our north and west. Some of the computer guidance is saying these will weaken some as they head in our direction. That's going to leave us with some warm weather in the wake of the storms beyond Tuesday. But the difference is this week, by the time we get to the mid and late week time frame, we're going to see a lot more comfortable weather in place as well. So here's the storms I speak of. Radar pushing these in here about 4 to 5 o'clock in the morning, a few around at 6 in the morning as well. Everything clears out quick, though, as we head through the afternoon hours. You can see that by the time we get to 3 p.m. Tuesday, just really turning into a beautiful day, a lot of sunshine. Back to the north and west, there are some clouds back towards Rensselaer, Morocco, and points eastward. I do not think there's going to be any rain moving out of these clouds. In fact, some of those clouds will overspread the area as we head into Wednesday morning into the pre-dawn hours. So we could be looking at some fog early on, and then we'll see the winds moving down due north beyond the Tuesday time frame. Heading into Wednesday, those arrows coming in from the north, that's going to mean less humidity rolling in, some drier air, and really some delightful weather as we hit the midweek. Now, in spite of the rain that we've had here recently, we still have got kind of a drought going on here. In fact, where you see the yellow, mild drought here across much of central Indiana, Logansport to Monticello, including us here, Lafayette, Rensselaer as well, looking at just kind of a mild drought. So it's a little dry. It's not really, really dry, but we could certainly use just a bit more rain. I think, again, we'll get a little bit late tonight into Tuesday morning, and after that, it really does look pretty dry a lot of the rest of the week. Tonight, we're dropping down to the low to mid 70s. It won't change a whole lot. It's been incredibly humid out there for the top of the week. I think it's going to be very humid and muggy overnight, with, again, maybe that storm chance approaching as we get to sunrise. It's a warm and humid day coming up as well, heading back into Tuesday. No big time relief yet. Temperatures still up in the mid 80s, and with the humidity, your heat index levels could be up over 90, maybe up towards 95 or so, depending on how much cloud cover stays and how much goes throughout the day. If we get less clouds, we could have heat indices that are up in the mid 90s. More clouds are more like the 80s, but either way, it still is pretty humid as we head through Tuesday. Now, your winds coming south so far, you can see there's the front coming in as we head through Tuesday into Wednesday morning. A push of gusty winds out ahead of it, maybe a few storms, and then our winds come northbound or north to south as we head through Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday evening. That's going to drop that humidity, give us some really delightful weather. In fact, the next 7 days, the trend is generally downward. We'll see a warm weather, yes. The humidity really takes a crash, though. In fact, by next week, it's cooling as well. We're in the mid 70s by next Monday, a little touch of early September. So some rain showers on the way late tonight into sunrise. We'll drop down to 72. Some morning storms mostly as we head through Tuesday. West winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. And again, 1 or 2 storms could have some brief heavy rain, some gusty wind. Not looking for a big severe chance here, though. Mid 80s Tuesday, your morning storms around. Then the rest of the week, it looks dry. And look what happens by early next week. How about mid 70s with lows in the low 50s?